Hey everyone, before this video begins, I just want to apologize that I actually have some neck problems. I've herniated discs, so if you see me doing this during and all that, it's because my neck is really hurting me. And also I was taking some painkillers, so hope you guys kind of enjoyed my not so sober reaction. Okay. Also, some of the glitches in this video is because we're doing a collab, and sometimes the death battle will freeze in the middle of our reaction.
What's poppin', everybody? How's everyone doing this evening? This is your boy Ivan. I'm here with my boy NidgeDFX, and today we're going to be looking at the latest death battle, Ben 10 versus Green Lantern death battle. Now, coming into the death battle, I've been really excited. Like, this is the one I've been hoping to see for a very long time, and you know, me and my boy Nidge, we actually did a prediction video, which unfortunately didn't get a chance to go out because there's been some technical difficulties. But to give it a quick rundown, me and Nidge had decided that we believe Ben 10's going to win. But, you know, there are some things that Green Lantern can do that is just beyond ridiculous. But, Nidge, what's your thing going to this battle?
Yeah, no, like he said, we both believe in Ben 10's ability to use technology hack steals, where he could steal the ring from Green Lantern, and also his ability to copy whoever he's up against for alien DNA, so he could become Hal, and also he'd be entitled to get the ring as well by stealing the technology, because the ring is considered technology. That was the quick version of that, and yeah, everybody. So we really just have to see what death battle has to pull into it, and we want to understand everything here and out. Before we begin, you guys, please go ahead, watch the original, full screens and tired out with blabbing yabbing, because Nidge and I available here. We do not shut up. And they're cool with reactions.
For years, humans have
oh, it's Rick and Morty. He's like, no,
will we exchange gifts of peace?
You saw that, right?
What movie's that?
That right there?
Definitely.
Oh, God, you don't even want to know what movie that is.
Protector of Earth and wielder of the Omnitrix.
No, you don't.
And the Green Lantern.
I'm sorry, I'm being an ass, but you don't.
Bearer of the power ring.
You really don't.
He's saying I don't, but
and it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I'm being a
the animation look good.
I'm being a dick.
Benjamin Tennyson was just your average 10-year-old boy. He loved video games, hated school, and was prepared to have the most boring summer vacation ever.
Who gets a wedgie that high in the tree?
From the sky.
Yeah, some douches, man.
Upon discovering a
Benjamin Kirby Tennyson, A16.
Oh, they threw him at 16. Oh,
yeah, that's like at his prime.
No, it is prime.
Just can't help myself. That theme song's so damn catchy.
That's like at his
device was the Omnitrix.
I mean, I think it's like. I think it is.
That's like Kid Goku.
That can transform its user into a variety of different.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean,
from all across the galaxy. Well,
I think they're just using younger Ben because it's more iconic. It's like the very first. It's what people know best.
With the Omnitrix technology,
that's what I'm thinking.
To create an army of superpowered aliens.
Dude, what's more? I mean, okay, I'll let it go. All I'm saying is
because Ben got the watch first and
see, look, see?
Superhero. Well, okay, first he burned down a forest, but then he got busy with the hero stuff. The Omnitrix contains
current model Omnitrix contains 1,912 DNA samples. Shit.
That's how many he has.
Heat blast, diamond head.
Right
yeah, there he is right there. Forearms, gray matter, way big. Alien X. There we go.
We're gonna have to really see what they say,
Yeah, exactly.
They can control the elements like lightning, water, ice, earth, and fire with his very first transformation ever.
Sorry for the jet noises, guys. Seriously, they will not shut the fuck up.
Totally hot.
See his voice actor? See, you see him, he blasts his voice actor?
That right there was Green Lantern, right?
Yeah, that's the Green Lantern from Injustice 2. That's his voice actor, Stephen Blum, I believe.
He can survive massive explosions like they were nothing. But if you prefer brains over brawn like myself, he can increase his intelligence.
Ben's own physical condition affects his transformation. If he gets sick or injured, his aliens get affected too. That's true because one of if you saw Heat Blast when Bang
those zeros.
Shit. Than the highest recorded IQ in history.
Oh,
damn, 266 63 IQ. Damn, the kid's smart. You see that? He duplicates himself with Ditto.
You're right, Boomstick.
Yeah, he should really just stick to alcohol.
That's right. I'm on board there. I heard alcohol.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Probably Ben's worst transformation.
I've never heard of that
considering
alien.
He has an alien literally named the Worst.
Oh, sad.
Thing, Ben can
The
transform
worst.
every classic monster you can
I wonder if I'm named
There's
that.
zombies and werewolves,
I don't know.
aliens,
I can see it. They'd be like, we're gonna transform
Yeah.
into the worst.
Ben can manipulate
It's
the
like a
fundamental
Nidge.
forces of the universe. Gravity,
Big
He's
fat
not even
dirty
the
Nidge.
worst. That's the funny part.
feedback, for instance, once absorbed the entire
By the way, everybody,
Big
we do
Bang,
watch this on
and
our
fired
own
it at a
after
robot
this,
supervillain, creating a
just to
time loop
catch
and
every
saving the universe.
commentary
Yeah,
on it.
as
So.
he's got used to heroes.
So please
Absolutely.
don't get mad at us that we're not listening to crap.
Yeah, we are, Billy. We are. And these goddamn jets will not shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, guys.
To hurt a being made of pure energy. And let's not forget my personal favorite alien, Molestache. He's a
Molestache? Oh my. I
With
think.
his mustache.
Ew. I think
Ben
he's into
eventually
some
receives the
stash
Ultraman.
rides.
Really the best answer. Alien X.
Okay. Oh,
Alien
acknowledged
X.
it.
There we go.
Alien X is a celestial sapient, the most powerful species in the universe.
He's
Oh, look at the body on that
basically a
one.
god who can punch planets to bits, fly faster than light, duplicate himself, control minds, use telekinesis, reverse time, warp reality.
There
and
it is.
Straight up erase
Yeah.
people from existence.
It takes a lot to get their attention. We don't want it.
Damn.
They could just blink and we'd be gone.
Alien X is
That's
so
all him
bad,
with all of
he
them,
survived
isn't
the
it?
destruction of
Yeah,
the
it is.
entire universe by the Annihilarg and didn't feel a thing. Like, his durability was so through the roof, he didn't even realize total cosmic annihilation was happening right on top of him.
Nice.
Based on rough estimates made by a NASA astrophysicist,
He's just like, wait, what the fuck's
total mass
happening?
energy of
It's
the
just
universe
You didn't
legit.
feel
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
is 4,
Well, that doesn't seem very impressive.
followed by 69 zeros.
Oh, there it is.
And to top it off, Ben as Alien
Damn,
X went
that's-
and just
that's more than
remade
November
an
Cillian.
entirely new
Put
universe
in work.
identical to the old one.
First of all, how the hell? Second, since he just made a copy universe, that technically means that all those
Yeah, he created a universe, so yeah, he's OP as fuck.
Well, like I said,
throw somebody a bone or
Gr-
something.
However,
Green
celestial
can just
sapiens are composed
negate
of
it.
multiple personalities.
But
That's what I'm thinking too, actually, yeah. But look, this is what I mentioned before.
All that power is basically useless.
But Ben convinced his extra personalities that that's a really goddamn stupid and he should have full control all the time, so it doesn't matter. Why doesn't he just go full alien?
Yeah, there we go. So now he doesn't have to have the two aliens' consent.
Plus, even without his alien forms, Ben is pretty clever.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm not gonna stick to one alien. I want variety.
When things get
That's the fun part.
oh,
And he's saved the universe
Ew.
more times than he can count.
Yeah, that episode was weird when I saw it.
When he had the power of a Cthulhu god. Ended the
not
Train of
like
the
Mario.
Nuclear blast, absorbed the Big Bang, knocked out the Mayan god of death, saved the hybrid from extinction, recreated the universe, defeated Belgak, Kevin 11, Maljared, and Galactic Gladiator. Yeah, those are OP son of a bitches.
That alien
I want-
X must have been flying
Oh, man, this is gonna be
7
so-
quadrillion times faster than light
Woo!
Yeah, damn.
No, here's the problem though. Now they're gonna talk about. Remember what I told you about Green Lantern traveling the
Yeah.
universe in a day, and they're
Yeah,
gonna use
yeah.
that to trump him.
Oh.
Oh.
The only thing truly holding Ben
We'll
back
see.
throughout his hero career
Transform
was his
fast enough and
immaturity,
catch the
being
Big
a
Bang. That's pretty
10-year-old.
impressive.
Oh yeah, like that one time he messed with the Omnitrix and accidentally
I mean,
set it to
but,
self-destruct.
well, let's just see what
After
happens.
charging up for a few days, you would destroy the whole
I'm not gonna lie, the
universe on its
original
own.
Ben 10 was fire growing up.
Fortunately,
For those who didn't
Ben
see
grew
it,
into
you
a
missed
reliable
out a
and
lot,
wildly
because this
successful
was
hero by the
great
time
shit.
he reached the age of 16. He would continue his hero work into the future, eventually adopting the name Ben 10,000.
There he is.
That's him.
Can rest
30.
easy with Ben 10 as its first.
Ben 10,000.
Blind.
They're
He don't even look- he
gonna-
don't-
so are they
he
gonna
don't
put
even
him
look
in there or what? Like,
No, I don't think so. I think they're just gonna have him like animation-wise, young Ben, just because it's more iconic. Like, look right here. This is like literally what everyone remembers the most. So I think that's what they're gonna go with. But it's not gonna really have any effect on whether he wins or loses.
Yeah.
Alright, Hal Jordan.
Alien ship in the desert. Okay, so maybe he's not so average.
I'll
Come on.
say he found this guy absurd.
6'2", he's my size.
Once went mad and killed everyone. What? When the hell was this?
oh.
The Green Lantern
How did he get the ring? You know, I gotta find a green pull to fist so I can get my ring.
As the guardians
Yeah.
of the universe.
Just saying, just saying.
More like
Nah.
okay,
Space Oompa
No, I mean a group of them.
That just makes the Green Lantern Corps so much more weirder.
Modern-day leprechauns.
The fact that they're legitimate leprechauns.
Anyway, the Green Lantern Corps has
I'm digging this. I'm digging this.
I am digging it too, but it's just weird. Like who expected this? I sure as hell didn't.
Some guy with an exploding volcano for a head, a living math equation.
Wait, so a virus can be,
Man, even after all these years,
and a math equation can be a Green Lantern too.
Training on the Guardian homeworld Oa.
So then, can the air itself be a Green Lantern? Can a piece of shit be Green Lantern? You know, there's obviously no end to it. You know.
Taught me anything? It isn't the size that counts. It's what you do with it.
Right.
The live action
movie is actually one of the most impressive weapons ever made.
Wiz just debunked Boomstick about the size of things.
That function identically to
Oh no. I don't want to get into that.
to machine guns
No.
to an entire solar system.
Create constructs out of willpower, invincibility, regeneration, mind control, matter manipulation, time travel. Yeah, a lot of crazy shit. That movie was horrible. The live action Green Lantern. Fuck, that sucks.
I never watched it, so.
It's bad. It's bad.
Okay.
I'll tell you more about it later.
The true limit to a Power Rings utility is its user's imagination. Insofar as allowing
Yeah, seriously, these jets are really pissing me off right now. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, guys.
They can transmute matter and energy, manipulate
Superman has described the Power Ring as the most powerful weapon ever constructed throughout the history of the universe. Yeah, you think?
Damn.
Whoa! The fabric of reality.
It has built-in defenses to protect against mind control. And
Yep.
can send the force
My
from
point
Star
is that
Wars was a
I could be wrong. I 100% apologize and
Power
take
busting out
full
than
responsibility.
anybody else, which makes
Backlash.
it really damn powerful.
They
And
literally just
really
showed
damn reckless.
he can resist all as Green Lantern, but they didn't show Ben 10.
I'm not subtle, bro. Effect.
The Soda Bro effect is a ripple in the time stream created that can be detectable by those whose abilities are powerful enough to perceive changes in the time stream. The second Hal would use his time powers, Omnitrix's AI is advanced enough to react to things on its own.
I always figured the Omnitrix had a failsafe that wouldn't let me die, and sure enough, it kicked in right when the Big Bang started, gave me just the alien I needed.
enormous power has led to
Yeah, that's true.
My point is like it almost sounds like they're building Green Lantern up to win.
It's been said that no
Based on
Yeah,
what I've been watching. I'm not
No,
saying
no.
I believe, you know, we believe Ben's gonna win, but I just want to put it out there.
No. You're right, and I agree with you. But you know, again, they do that a lot, and it just turned out to be the other way. But let's just see what happens.
Yeah, you're right. I can be totally wrong.
Overturn Krona's plan, which meant
Wait, a basking shark made of willpower? What the fuck?
Power in the universe with his own willpower.
That sounds impressive.
He defeated the embodiment of willpower with his own willpower.
Yeah, telling you, man.
Through
Oh,
a planet blasted
telling you, man. That willpower, though.
Contained the U-bomb, portion the entire universe in a heartbeat, withstood the magnetic force of the universe, punched Sinestro hard enough to shatter reality.
Remember I said that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Oh, that's right. A lot of people don't know this because our prediction wasn't there.
Yeah, exactly.
So now we look like, we sound like a bunch of chumps. Like I was representing green. Yeah. Damn.
Since he can match the god of
It's alright.
power, he can pull off crazy will feats that other Green Lanterns have done. Like
He was able to fly at light speed while control. That's pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Travel across the
cool.
universe too in less than a day. Let's not forget
That's
that.
No, definitely.
Dude, Jordan is fucking beast.
He's overpowered as
But
fuck.
at the end of the day,
and
he's
that's-
all charged.
So once the ring runs out of power, he is forced to leave himself vulnerable.
or even just
That's
his
true.
belief
That's
in
true. I
himself.
mean, that's
Now,
to be expected of a DC character.
which is lame.
Yeah, these powers are pretty complex.
But
Batman
let's
once
not
had a plan to
forget
trick Kyle
that
into thinking he
Green
was
or
blind.
Ben
Because he
technic-
believed he was, the ring
technically
reacted
can
to his
steal
thoughts
technology.
and actually made him blind.
That's true, but we're just gonna have to let's.
The
Which
ring
is-
is considered technology.
He's got the low.
That's. yeah, elephant in
Yes,
the
the Green
room.
Lanterns couldn't affect anything yellow because paralyzed.
Yeah,
and
you
messed
talked
with
about
their
this
power
before,
source,
like him
but
being-
that is no longer the case. So Hal isn't held back by colors. And really, that's not even the worst weakness of Green Lantern.
Okay,
ever
so
had.
Yellow won't do shit to him. Okay.
Planet of people
Yeah, they even mentioned that he survived the crisis. So yeah, you were right about that one, definitely.
Before the blows started landing. Ah, good thing it's not a problem for Hell. Whether it be
That's
brightest
stupid.
day or blackest night, all should respect the emerald light of the Green Lantern. Or he'll willpower you to death, apparently.
Nice word use right there. Yeah, I don't. Thanks.
Yeah, put her in the cage, right? There we go!
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
shit, son!
It's
Top
this is gonna
of
be-
Death Battle!
Oh god damn it, dude. You made...
Sorry, kid. Seems you're carrying a Class A galactic superweapon.
Damn, he is trying
Just
to
take this?
galactic his ass.
Yeah.
He's like, get the fuck off me, bitch! Oh,
Can't take that. Can't take my shit off.
That's interesting.
oh,
First doofus to try to take this. It's
I'm not good. Decent voice acting. I will say. Oh shit.
Henshin a go-go, baby! He's there for
Oh
forearm.
yeah. The animation looks really good, like you said before.
Lights out.
Like you were gonna say, like the animations for the ends were gonna be spot on. They really are.
Come on, kid. Let's stop this before it gets heated.
Yeah, well, it's like, a boy. Oh, it went pirate. Oh,
Oh, pyrotechnic, bitch. That's funny.
the mine versus.
Several, actually.
Ah,
Oh shit, getting torched.
I almost feel like they're gonna give it to Green Lantern here.
I'm starting to
But
think so too.
I feel that Ben deserves it, but you know what
No,
I
I feel,
mean?
I feel you, but you know this just started, so we'll have to see. Oh shit, what's gonna? Way big.
Oh, the big boot! I mean, we have to give up to the animators.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like-
Oh, she's about to drop. There he is. Alien X. Okay, now let's see if he can survive that.
Whoop! That shit one shot. He's even did right there. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? If someone
Yeah.
has alien, that should have been like one shot in them. He went.
Yeah, look,
toy
he's,
with
look, he's trying to erase him now.
And here comes the cheese, right? You ready for it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, oh, I got the power. I got the big dick. Yeah, he's gonna take the alien. Watch.
He just went right back in time.
First doofus to try to take this. It's hero time.
No, is he gonna? That's it. That's a wrap. That's gruesome. Nani?
Come on.
Yeah, all right. Let's see what happens.
But
All
Hal
right.
had the tools and skills he needed to ensure a victory. Even with the flexibility of master control, this meant Ben was always playing catch-up. Not a great position to be in considering Green Lantern's might.
Despite the Omnitrix false sale system, it doesn't technically have a defense against removing limbs. Vilgax had even tried to take advantage of that. Yes, that's true. I saw an episode where he literally tried to chop his hand off.
Strong, but he didn't hit as hard as a supernova.
Hal simply outclassed all of Ben's options, except for one.
Yeah, how the hell did Hal beat Alien X? That thing is basically omnipotent.
Well,
Really?
not exactly. Celestial
is.
Sapiens are extremely
Oh,
powerful,
it's not?
but they
Okay.
can be beaten in battle and have failed in the past. Like the time Alien X recreated the universe.
Compared to speed feats, he was at a minimum of 750 times faster without...
First place.
Alien X could definitely match a lot of Hal's power, but Hal had defenses against all of X's. Mind control? The
You see, he can do mind control.
Mess with time? Hal can do that too.
Yeah.
Trying to wipe him from existence? Please, Green Lanterns can survive an entire universe being erased.
Likewise, Alien X has never shown any defenses against the same kinds of things that Hal could replicate, like mind control, transmutation.
That I don't know for sure.
Yeah,
Ben and his alien
they're
friends
wrong.
put up a
Omnitrix's AI is advanced enough to react to things on its own.
I always figured the Omnitrix had a failsafe that wouldn't let me die, and sure enough, it kicked in right when the Big Bang started, gave me just the alien I needed.
I'm sorry.
fight, and Alien X
Yeah,
is
that I
mostly
don't
one
know
of the
for
most
sure.
powerful
Here's the
combatants
thing,
we've
y'all.
ever seen
Do
on
not
Earth.
take it
However,
out
Hal had the speed,
on
versatility,
I've
and
Animal.
willpower necessary
I'm
to
speaking for
claim his
myself as
victory.
Nidge.
Guess you could say Hal was definitely the ringer for this fight.
Hmm.
Oh, Wiz, don't be green with envy. That pun was 10 out of 10.
10 out of
The
10.
winner is
Alright,
Green
well, before you
Lantern.
give your thing, let's just see who's next.
Oh, who's next? You're right.
What?
Weiss!
Weiss!
Yeah!
Misuru!
Ruby.
Oh no!
Who's Masu?
Oh
Who the
no!
fuck is Masu?
She's a Persona character.
From Persona? So how'd you feel about that episode, man?
From an animation standpoint, it was phenomenal. I like the soundtrack. The aliens look really good. I love the transformation bit at the very beginning. I thought it was all well done. Like, if there's one thing Death Battle never disappoints, it's with the animation. So I think they did a great job with that.
Special
Now,
shout out to CV Animation. My own personal criticism before Ivan begins. I was kind of hoping Alien X would be more than just melee. He seems to do not really be much as melee as they
yeah.
showed it.
No, I kind of agree with you on that point. I wish Alien Lex looked a little like what they showed in the post and pre-analysis. So what I think about this, I honestly don't know how I feel about it because on the other hand, I kind of get it, but on the other hand, I feel like something's missing, if that makes sense. It's like, I don't know whether I agree or disagree with the result because this was just so, because I had high hopes that Ben was going to win just because of the omnipotency of Alien X. I don't know if that's a word, but you know what I mean.
No,
And
omnipotent is, but they said in their analysis that he's not omnipotent. They
yeah,
claim
that's
he's
what.
not because of they explained it after, but
Yeah, that's what I initially thought prior to this. That I thought he was going to be a lot more omnipotent than he already is. But like on
you
the other
can't be
hand,
more or less omnipotent. Either you are or you aren't. That's just
yeah,
just
yeah,
for the record.
yeah, you know what I mean though. But like I said, on the one hand, Green Lantern is OP as shit, especially what we saw in the pre-analysis. He's kind of crazy. He really is. There's no taking that away from it. But at the same time, so is Ben. And it's just like I just don't know how I feel about the result. Other than that, I really did enjoy it. The honest to God answer I can give about this battle. But Nidge, what do you think about this battle?
I feel that yes, me and Ivan. I guess I'm speaking for him on this one quick sentence. We live in for Death Battle. You know, we enjoy the content you guys do. We enjoy the research you guys put into it. The animation, like he said, good. The only constructive criticism I have, I feel that you guys missed the mark on the upgrade alien form that clearly can. And I know I said this in the reaction earlier. He can steal technology. He'd be able to steal the ring. The ring has clearly been shown before to be jacked by Batman and other people. It can literally just fall off his finger. We did make predictions earlier, just for the record. I know I mentioned it before during the reaction, but I want to remind you, viewers, again. We actually mentioned a lot of this stuff before. As you saw in the edited version, I added a few clips to explain the context of some of the stuff me and Ivan were saying because we did our research. We knew what was going to happen, and we know of a lot of this stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I feel 100% confident, and I don't want to piss off anybody, but I feel 100% confident that Ben 10 would win. Like I
agree.
I feel more. I'll put it this way: I feel more confident that Ben 10 would take Green Lantern than I feel Goku would take Superman. Even though I still believe in that, and I don't want to bring up a dead horse. Let's not talk about that. But the point is that for sure, I'm 100% confident. I know for a fact there's no hell in way he would win, and I'm not here, like I said, to start a riot. I highly recommend you guys too. There's a guy out there, that Ink Think, I think it was called. He dropped a video. What the stuff he said in there is exactly what me and Ivan said.
Yeah, exactly.
Research and everything, and even some random fans of his gave him ideas. Which that was the biggest one I said was the technology yoink.
Yeah, that's like upgrade. One of the first things I mentioned, and when I mentioned it, I thought potentially hack Hal Jordan's ring and whatever. That was just conjecture at that point, but knowing that he said it, then it's almost like if he can't, if multiple sources saying that he can't do it, then I feel that should have been taken into consideration. So,
his watch or Omnitrix.
Okay, don't hurt yourself.
That
Omnitrix.
The Omnitrix would know to switch to that to take the technology. That thing is auto. Like it literally analyzes its fight, and also he has photographic memory. Ben 10 does. So yeah, everybody, that kind of really shows our stance on it. Like I said, the watch pretty much is a fail-safe proof. If it was able to tank a supernova to protect him, I know the animation was for entertainment purposes. I'll put it that way. I just don't see how Green Lantern would ever catch him off guard. If he doesn't have the attack potency to get rid of Ben 10, here's really the true. Here's the true thing that's going to happen. It's going to come a slugfest. Who's going to run out of energy first? We know the ring can't last even more than like a day. That's been proven over and over and over again. While the watch, that thing can last
forever.
For like a long time. It's never been fully stated or proven wrong, but the longest one that's ever been shown was a year. So, like, it could go long. It's basically like they just got, they did it for a year to do their thing, but it's never ever been, like, shown that someone was exhausted and reverted back to their human form. They did what they had to do. Versus Lantern is always pushed and like, oh crap, I'm running out of juice, blah, blah, blah. So with that being said, what would happen? They would fight for about a day or two. The Lantern would run out of juice and he'd be destroyed.
Yeah, but to be fair though, they did mention in the little cliff notes in the corner that yes, it does protect him from death, but it doesn't protect him from getting his arm cut off, like to lose a limb. And I can do a test to that because there was an episode where Vilgax, when he captured Ben, this was like at the beginning of season 1, that he was actually going to cut his arm off. So that kind of leads me to believe that, maybe, because, getting your arm off, you won't instantly die, but if you're literally going to be on the verge of death, like an actual supernova, so, yeah, that's kind of a different story. But I completely understand what you're trying to say. But
here's the problem is that there was an episode they tried cutting Ben's arm off. Damn thing tried to cut his arm off, and the watch said, It protected him. So, no, it does prevent limbs. That's actually a lie. That's actually a lie that Death Battle said.
Okay. I didn't know that.
There's an episode of it.
The Omnitrix's many failsafes. So Death Battle claims that the Omnitrix has no defenses against Ben's arm getting cut off, but that's literally what the energy feedback was for, to protect Ben. Cutting Ben's arm off counts as the Omnitrix being forcibly removed from Ben. Therefore, the Omnitrix would counter this.
Like Kirby Majin Buu can be controversy, sure. Goku Superman controversy, a lot of these things. But this one, I want to see the like-dislike ratio, and I'm not starting a riot. I just really want to see what they're going to say. Because everything I said and Ivan said, we can back it up. We're not fanboys.
I agree.
I've never seen, I'll put it this way. I've never seen an episode of Ben 10 in my life. I want to put that out there right now.
And also, I've only really seen the very beginning of Ben 10, like the very first one. I never really watched up to Omniverse or whatever, so there's a lot of stuff I didn't get. Like he said, if there was an episode where they did try to cut it off and it did stop it, I didn't know that. I had no clue. But I was just going on my basic knowledge of what I saw from the very beginning of the show, so, take that with a grain of salt.
And our point is like, I've seen a lot of Green Lantern. I'm actually a fan of the Black Green Lantern personally. I'm not hating on Hal Jordan. I like them all at the end of the day. But like, I know a lot. I used to do a lot of Black Green Lantern. I'll say it that way. And I'm all about, like, I love DC. I love Marvel. I love Dragon Ball. Ben 10, I've never seen an episode in my life. So that really puts the context in there. You guys can call me a fanboy still of Ben. Go ahead. I'm sure I'm probably going to get comments of that because people aren't going to be watching the video to this end to hear that comment, right? So it is.
Yeah. But in any way, guys, but at the end of the day, we just kind of disagree. Our points, what we made in our prediction videos, it was kind of backed up by the other guy that pretty much got deleted episode. And thinking about it now, like I said, I was unsure. But after hearing what Nidge had to say, I'm starting to lean on his side, and I'm starting to I think they actually legitimately got it wrong. I know I say that a lot. I know people say that a lot with certain battles, but I think this one was kind of wrong because, there's a lot of variables to suggest that Ben could win this one. I'm not taking anything away from Hal Jordan. He's awesome. He definitely I grew to like him a lot, so I'm not going to take that away. But in this particular instance, I think this was kind of a miss. If you guys know what I mean. But that's my thought on that. So
the final take of this is, all Ben had to do was jack his ring with the technology, become anything with a high willpower he has a choice over 1 million aliens. Pick the one with the highest willpower, which would probably be Alien X. Boom. GG. That's it. I'm sorry, guys.
Exactly.
If you agree with me or not, that's fine. Leave a comments below as to why we're wrong or we're right. and all that jazz.
I want to give a brief mention about the next death battle.
Ooh, yeah.
I am super excited about my girl, Weiss Lee, versus Masudu from Persona. I don't know her last name. I don't know enough about Masudu because based on my knowledge of her is after what I played on Blaze Blue Tag Battle. And like when I first saw her, she just kind of reminded me of Weiss, the way she kind of acted, and then she has a rapier. And when I looked into her backstory, her persona can actually manipulate ice. I believe she's kind of like a Weiss version of a Weiss in the Persona universe. And so when they have their interactions, because certain characters have unique interactions, and when I saw those two, I'm just like, I can see these two being in the death battle at some point, and this pretty much just gave it right to me. I'm excited because I want Weiss to win. I love her. She's my favorite character. I can relate to her on a personal level. Like, I'm not rich, but I know what it's like to be lonely. I think her semblance is probably the coolest of the bunch, in my opinion. My only thing is, we're not really done with Ruby, and I think Weiss has a lot more in terms of potential, for the future. But as it is right now, I just don't know. She's not at her max potential yet. She could potentially be, the Winter Maiden. You never know. Like, there's so many things that Weiss can do even more amazing than she is now. Will they take that into consideration? While Masudu, she's probably at her strongest right now, but don't quote me on that because I don't really play the Persona games. I want Weiss to win, but there's also a chance Masudu could win. Nidge, you want to add anything about this?
I know nothing about Masudo. I just know now that she's from Persona because Ivan told me. I actually played the original Persona when I was a kid, and I was very disappointed in the first one. And I know that's probably going to get more dislikes, but I'm just being honest. Like, I'm sure the rest of them will probably be better. And I love RPGs, but it was just the first one was just wrong. There was just something wrong that set me off. So I need to really get back. And then I was told, a lot of people say, like, no, you got to get into, like, I think it's the third or the fourth one. And then go after that, and it's all gravy.
That's what I was told, yeah.
Huge Ruby fan. So, biasedly speaking, impulsively, I'm going to go with Weiss. My reasons why, Rooster Teeth owns Weiss. And it's the same company that does Death Battle. Death Battle works under Rooster Teeth. I feel they're not going to put her into a fight that she can't win. And if I'm proved wrong, I'm 100% okay with that. I almost want them to prove me wrong. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm not being a troll. I'm not being a douche. I'm just being straightforward. Monty R.I.P. Obviously the original writer of Ruby. I love your show. Like I said, we're huge fans. Me and I.
Absolutely.
I like Ruby. Like I've watched it. In fact, I bought some other stuff outside of actually to support them. And I'm I love the show. I'm a fan-tard of Ruby.
Me too. I really am.
I really am. But I just know with the Yang versus Tifa, I 100% disagree with that one. And like I said, I'm not going to go off of another battle. But
I do too, and there's a lot of reasons why, but obviously we're not going to get into that. But I do agree with 100% what you're saying. I love Ruby, and like you said, if Weiss does lose, I will be hurt, I will be sad, but at the same time, I will understand and okay, that's fine. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like I want her to win, but I don't want there to be any people to think, oh, they're just biased. But at the same time, if she does lose, it kind of shows like, hey, we're not biased, but I'll still be hurt. So it's kind of a double-edged sword in my agree. But I completely agree with you.
But what I do know, this battle animation is going to be amazing because the people at Rooster Teeth are going to be animating it. There's no doubt in my mind. Like, it's their own.
Yeah.
They're going to be doing it themselves, and it's going to clearly be voiced by Weiss herself.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get some action here. And as far as the ice elements, I understood what you were saying, Ivan. But she has a revolver and can select many elements. So she's not just restricted to ice. But we do see her as the ice queen. She's always been represented. She's cold, and her attitude, at least at first.
Yeah.
But she's also got more elements, so that's going to help her. We ourselves are going to do our own research, and on top of that, we are going to release a prediction video, you guys. So if you guys do want to see that and everything, make sure you buckle up and go ahead and subscribe. Your chance to do so is going to be like right over here on this side, or maybe on this side, along with some playlists to get your feet wet.
And if we need a cup of tea, go find us out there. Believe it.
This is Nidge and Ivanimal from DFX.
We'll see you guys in the next video.
Because we're out.
Peace, people.